Hello everyone, and welcome to the first installment of something other than a editing tutorial. Yay! Whoa! Yay! Guys, please calm down. Guys, please, come on, you're embarrassing me now. Alright, alright. Right, I said enough. Anyway, like I said, we're going to look at something different this video, and that is Dan Harmon Story Circle. For those of you that don't know what that is, it's a helpful tool to help writers tell good stories. And it was made by the man, the myth, the legend, Dan Harmon, who you might know from being the creator of such shows as Community, and also being co-creator on Rick and Morty. So, he knows what he's talking about. Back to the story circle. It's a circle with 8 points that signify the ups and downs in the journey of your character. First, you establish your character, who they are, what they have, and so on. And then they realise that there's something that they want or need, or something is wrong with their situation. Then they go on a journey to right the wrong or whatever, and they cross the threshold. They come across perils in their search for what they want, and they eventually find something. And this something then proceeds to kick their ass. And depending on what type of story you want to tell, the character can either win or lose that big fight, and they return to where they started, changed. Alright, enough foreplay. Let's see this thing in action. And what better way than to see it in one of Dan Harmon's shows. Community, Season 2, Episode 3, Psychology of Letting Go. Here we have Jeff. Cool, calm, charismatic, nonchalant Jeff. He's proud of his body, and as he should be. He is ripped. On a routine checkup, Jeff is told that he needs cholesterol medication and that his sculpted body won't last forever.
But I don't understand. I treat my body like a temple.
Well, I can't be the first person to tell you that the temple doesn't last forever. I mean, it's made of hamburger. This is a temple of doom.
Which he takes real bad.
There is no God!
Tell us how you really feel.
Next we see Jeff. He's miserably eating egg whites, continuing to freak out about his own mortality, and lashes out at Shirley. He tries to poke holes in Pierce's religion, which is clearly a cult. Jeff then has a conversation with his professor, where his professor explains that Jeff is actually putting down Pierce's religion to feel better about his own mortality. That gives Jeff the idea to pretend to be interested in Pierce's religion, again, a cult, but is instead going to take him to see his mum's corpse and disprove Pierce's beliefs. While on the road to the morgue, Pierce finds a CD that his mum made just before she died. He plays it, and it ends up teaching Jeff that life is only worth a damn because it's short and has an end. That's how it's meant to be. Having this realization, Jeff decides not to burst Pierce's bubble, because he sees that that is what Pierce wants and maybe even needs to believe. Jeff, Troy, and Pierce come back to Greendale eating ice cream. Jeff has changed his view on his life and his death. He knows that he'll die one day, and has made peace with it. The end! Satisfying story, yeah? Well, in the background of this episode is a different story. Not one of accepting death, but of bringing new life. Here we have Abed, the oddball. He thinks he's in a TV show and makes pop culture references wherever he can. In the background, Abed meets a pregnant couple and the boyfriend tries to start a fight, and Abed runs away. Next we see Abed and the couple in the cafeteria, looking like everything is fine, when suddenly the woman starts to go into labour, and Abed and the boyfriend walk out of the cafeteria. In my opinion, the search and find parts of Abed's story both happen off screen between this scene and when we see them next. Speaking of, next time we see them, Abed is helping to deliver the baby in the back of a car. At the end of the episode, we see the happy couple with their newborn baby, again in the background. Shirley even acknowledges that Abed has been absent most of the week. Abed's change is a little different, because there's no real outward change in Abed's behaviour. He knows that his adventure was a fun little side story that people might miss entirely on their first watch through. And he's okay with that. The end. And there we have it, folks. I've shown you how Dan Harmon's Story Circle works, using one of the man's best examples. I hope you enjoyed this different type of video. I had a lot of fun with it, and who knows? I might make more videos like this if that's what you guys want. Well, until the next video, farewell.